Okay, right. Episode 5. We are joined by 2 females, which is a first.
Why do you say it like that?
What do you mean? Because
want to be around us.
Because you weren't ready for it.
Did you pay them?
Whoa.
Whoa.
I didn't say it.
Come on.
Prostitutes.
Yes, we did it.
Wow, this has gone south very early.
I knew this was going to be.
The word prostitutes flew out within 30 seconds.
So quickly.
I've not even introduced you yet.
Right, compose yourself down.
We'll come to you in a minute because I want to address something when it comes to you. Welcome. So we have Star and Chelsea.
Hello.
Thank you for having us.
Are you excited?
Oh, very.
Yes.
I can't wait. I've been buzzing for this all day.
Good. I'm glad.
You
Good
didn't
to have
sound like you're buzzing about this all day.
I'm lying.
I know, guys. I'm really, really interested in being.
Well, they were outside like 4 hours ago, so
Yeah, you were stalking the
Yes,
place
we
already.
were.
sounding it out, weren't you?
Peeping through the windows.
Seeing what was going on.
What were you doing?
We have done a photo shoot today.
Ooh.
Chelsea's
Mainly
Instagram's
because
a little dry.
Is that what it was for?
got to keep the fans. No, you can't say fans.
Damn it!
Friends, internet friends.
You got to keep the viewers happy with the feed.
Right. Okay.
No,
So-
I don't know. I just fancied being. I don't know.
Centre of attention.
So what you called this on?
No.
No, to
Yeah,
be
'cause-
fair, it was a mutual decision, I feel.
Yeah.
You wanted new pictures. I was well up for it.
It's a mutual decision.
Yeah.
You wanted
new
this.
pictures, and I was
Hang
asleep.
fire. Hang fire. And I was well up for it. And we thought if we're recording with you guys today, we needed content anyway. It would make a good day in the life. It makes us look interesting.
was
It's
more
all
like
a lie.
This is what
It's
you
all
do
like
every day.
inspiration, wasn't it? It was all like
This
building
is like
up.
everyday life. Yeah, no, to be fair, I feel like it motivated me more. I have got my creative juices flowing.
Have you?
They're here. Yeah.
Excellent.
They're
I've
flowing.
brought them to the table. I think
So-
it's the one.
So you have a YouTube channel, don't you?
I do.
And you are like the feature. You're like the DJ Khaled
Add on.
to Star's YouTube channel. Just kind of joins in.
I'm just the add-on.
That's a good song. Can I shout over it?
Just my name.
it's
How long
so-
have you done it for?
Do you know what? I remember, obviously not YouTube because it didn't even exist when I was 2, but I
Wow.
remember my nan having one of them old cameras that you put a tape inside that you hooked up to the telly, and if you wanted it on video, you had to take it to the shop.
Mm-hmm.
And I used to walk around with it when I was little. I was
Okay.
always obsessed with visuals,
So it was
what
like
things
your
look
calling
like.
in life.
Yeah, and then I remember my first ever video that I put on YouTube was actually so embarrassing, but it was me going ghost hunting at Canooton Church with my dad.
Is it still there?
It's on private, but that video got like 40,000 views.
Did it?
Yeah.
It's your first ever video?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck. I mean, well done for you, but fuck, we're doing something wrong.
I'm definitely doing it
but
wrong.
No, do you know what? That was... I only had that many views because so many people hated it from my school. Because obviously, when you post something like that
Yeah.
at that age, it's
Gets-
like,
yeah.
whoa, look at what she's doing.
Why are they
She's
doing
not
that?
doing the conventional thing. And then it kind of just went from there. So on and off, I'd make the random video. But do you know what? This year, I've always done travel vlogs and stuff. I've always liked documenting my life. But this year, I was like, do you know what? Pull yourself together. You do this for work,
Yeah.
outside of YouTube. This is like my hobby. But why not rope a little bit of that into like my everyday structure?
Yeah.
I feel like it could go somewhere.
Because you're doing quite well, aren't you? You've just hit 5k.
Yeah.
It's quite a big step.
Be prepared to
Do
hit
you
some
know-
more after this.
Yeah, we might send you some of that 46.
The painful thing is it actually was on more and then I had a breakup.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
Yeah, we was
So
on.
you lost some?
We was on 10k. I dropped to 4.
Wow.
Yeah.
Your ex had 6,000 friends. You decided,
They disliked you all of a
decided
sudden.
they didn't like
it
you.
was like very much team this, team that.
They were in a group chat and they were like, unfollow her.
Yeah. So
Did she have a channel too?
She didn't. I did all the work, which is the
Oh,
story
that's-
of my life.
What's going to happen if we break up?
We won't break up.
Okay.
We're not allowed to
Forgot it was a
contractually.
You need like a name like together. Do you know you have like
Ship names.
Kim
With
and
the-
Kanye,
with
which
the 2
is
Ls.
still
With the-
Kanye,
yeah.
but
It's the 2 hours.
Big Al and Little Al.
Whoa.
Oh, okay.
Whoa.
Well, I mean, you're smaller than me. Just in size.
I haven't accepted that though.
No, we're going for it.
big cook, little cook.
Yeah. Okay, cool. So just over 5k. What's the
Yeah,
next?
So we're going to be on 10k by the end of the year minimum.
Okay, nice. Like the
And-
drive.
Yeah, I just think go hard or go home. To be fair, that is my minimum
All
that I'm
gas, no
willing to
brakes.
accept. I'm not letting 2020 commence without my 10k. Like,
Be New Year's Eve. Like, wait. We're not.
Everyone
going
stop.
online, buy them.
So how did you kind of build it up to, like, because you've been to 10, but we'll talk about the fact that you're on 5, because obviously
That's where I unfortunately
that's where you
am.
are now. But
Yeah.
how did that? Is that just like time, effort?
Do you know what? The main thing that you have to remember when you're getting like swept up in the excitement of a video doing really well is the people that are watching. 100%. I interact with strangers every
Yeah.
single day, genuinely. Not just thanks for watching.
Yeah.
Like how are you? What's your day like? Tell me about your life.
Yeah.
Because if you've not got that relationship with the people that are watching you, they will zone out.
Yeah.
They want to know you. They know everything about your life. Not everything about your life. It's a 10-minute clip.
Yeah, of course.
But you don't know anything about them. And I just think it's so disingenuous when people are just like, yeah. Because if people didn't watch, you wouldn't be able to do what you're doing.
Exactly, yeah.
So I think, yeah, just engagement, talking to people, sharing it. There's no quick fix for
Yeah,
for
there's
creating
no
success.
cheat code, is there? Like,
No.
You know.
I mean, yes, some people go viral by mistake because they have an outrageous thumbnail. Not that I ever try and do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, what happened with that? So that
Yeah,
leads
while we're there.
nicely into your.
Here we go.
Let's bring that up.
I mean,
dear.
you know,
You've seen it, right?
well, I stopped watching because I stopped masturbating after I finished my wank by
love
the
the
time
honesty.
no. So yeah, so that's an interesting
go
thumbnail.
on.
It's a great one. Yeah.
Do you want to give the?
I don't want to have a go. No.
Do you wanna-
Do you want to paint
Do you wanna
the
have a
picture
go?
for us? Give us a visual of what it looks like.
Well,
Go on.
do you want to be Chelsea?
No, go on. No. She didn't mean act it out.
Oh, right.
I
Okay.
don't want you to stand and thrust.
I really misunderstood the point here. I apologise.
He does that randomly sometimes.
No, because obviously the guys are not going to know what this thumbnail looks like, are
Yeah,
they?
so
on.
you did a video which is you find out what you're putting in each other's mouths, aren't you?
Yes.
Blindfolded, so it's not that easy. I can see it
The
coming.
title
like-
itself would probably be like,
Enough.
yeah.
Yeah. But that you
we
didn't
had to
stop
create
there.
the
we
visual.
wanted
No.
to push them boundaries.
Yeah, to be honest, like I thought, oh, something really good, and then you put cinnamon in your mouth. I think that's
did
torture.
not.
Yeah, that's rough. You
Yeah.
needed.
And obviously then she did it afterwards and she was like, oh, you're just being dramatic. Okay. So I put it in hers and she was like, this is so weird. Her reaction compared to mine, like I fully like coughed at the camera
Yeah,
and
it
she
was
just
a
went,
puff of smoke.
I tried to keep my
So
cool, but I was
ladylike.
dying on the inside.
and there's me like spitting on my floor.
You all right down there?
The first time I ever saw anyone do it, which is exactly why I inserted the clip into my video, was when Glazell did it. And I just
She did a
genuinely
lot.
thought, because she's quite a dramatic personality, let's say, and that is what she's famous for, I thought there's got to be a catch. People have watched their video, they're being over dramatic. And then when I saw your reaction, I thought, whoa, Chelsea doesn't act like this.
Shit, I've got to do it next.
Because
It was awful. It feels like you are being strangled. It's awful. I was grabbing everything that was like liquidized. I was like, just give me water, give me the lube. I want all of it.
We don't do those things here. We
don't have.
we play word games.
Yeah, we don't.
Ours is surprisingly tame.
a little more PG. We haven't got any
should appear in one of our
toys.
videos.
to play with.
Wait till you're on my channel.
Yeah, I said this to you. I said I need to sign some kind of contract that's going to
Yes.
involve nobody putting anything in my mouth.
I can't make them sorts
No,
of
we
promises,
can't.
I'm afraid.
It just
What weird
happens.
thing you feel you need to write. I don't want this in my life at all. Well, before you guys turned up and I turned up to have a
We
look at
had
the
a
edit.
weird 15 minutes
Well,
before.
the thing is, Alex was standing there, top off, just like in his work trousers, talking about what we can do for the day, and I was like, "Why are you half naked? Like, what's going on?" And then
Why aren't you fully naked?
he was like, "Oh, I'm gonna go shower now," and I was like, "Okay, do that." And then he has a shower, comes back, and then he's just in a towel, covered in water still, and he goes, "Do I look good wet?" And I was like, "What do you want me to say? What's the right answer here? How do I make you feel good about yourself?" And he was like, "Should we do the whole podcast like this?" I went, "Well, I'm not. I don't want to get naked and be half wet throughout." And then, proceeded to walk around, try and make sure his towel didn't fall
I
down.
was saying,
Is your love life that dark?
shall we do the podcast wet?
Oh,
It's a good question.
we didn't get that memo.
No, sorry. No, that would have
Off they come.
just been me,
We're a
just
little
as a
bit dry.
host. That's just my thing. You can't all join in. That would have
We're
just
as
been
dry
me.
as my Instagram feed right now.
Wow. So what kind of photos are we talking? What was the... Wow. No. What was
That was a good follow-up.
what was the setting?
We just wanted some sort of candid photos, which are clearly not very candid,
was
but we're
candid.
forcing it.
Right.
Candid, but we're telling everyone we did it. And
Smile.
It was one of those ones where we went to like a skate park, and because I wore Vans, I assumed I could skate, and I just stand on the skateboard, you know, in like that just... I was going to say missionary pose, but you know what I mean? And you stand there like...
no, please elaborate on that.
I just stood still.
I too don't know how to skate, so...
Well, I can teach you how to skate missionary.
Okay.
that's all I know.
I don't feel like it's skating anymore.
It's not.
Don't be scared. Don't be scared.
Oh, dear.
It was
so,
kind of like I accidentally pulled my DSLR out of my pocket and fell onto the button and took a picture.
Okay.
Standard Monday for me.
It was good. It was good, apart from like the wind and the cold and the
There
squinting.
was some occasions where I thought we cannot go on, but we got there in
We
the
can't
end.
go on.
Her
Showbiz.
half face of makeup, my like fingertips were red, and I was like, I'm so done.
I had half a face of makeup on. I'd cried this half off, so thank God you're looking at me from this side.
Yeah.
You were freezing, having like a tantrum.
She was stopping like every 5 minutes to check herself, and I'm standing there in a pose going, are you ready to take the photo or not?
Why are you posing like a Spartan?
Wing.
That's
Why are
missionary
you
position.
posing?
We'll get over that.
Bend over.
That's missionary.
Right, we've gone a whole 12 minutes and we've not addressed the massive change that you've gone through.
What do you mean?
Yes.
So I feel like we need to address
I noticed
that.
it as soon as I came in.
What do you mean?
Because you've, obviously they're barely going to recognise you now.
I didn't recognise you.
You've gone through a drastic change.
Have I?
Was the wind that strong?
I mean,
Can you imagine? I woke up like this and it just fell out
you should get that looked at.
and plaited itself.
You did that yourself,
I did that
didn't you?
myself. I call it the tail. The tail judges.
Okay.
Does that?
What inspired the change?
Joel.
Well, I was going to say a friend of mine, but that's not right. Someone who I know said some things about how I look, and I went, okay, maybe I should change everything about me. So I thought I'd cut all my hair off
So
and
you
wear a
gave in
V-neck top.
To peer pressure.
Yeah, 100%.
Just going
Yeah.
for
Standard.
something.
That's what you're supposed to do,
I
right?
think
That's what
it's
your parents told
working.
you.
Yes.
Yeah.
If they
Always
give in to
do
peer-
what your friends tell you to do.
Always. That's what I got from that chat. Anyway, would you like? Yes, I would like some of. I don't know what that. I've never had drugs. Clearly,
That looks so funny.
You're going down a dark road here. You've shaved the sides of your heads. I'm worried about you.
yeah. No, I'm worried about me too. I showed a picture of it to my friend, and funnily enough, he sent me a Snapchat going, "Oh, I've just had a fresh cut." And no one knew, so I sent him one saying, "Oh yeah, I've got strong hair too." And he went, "What's happened?" And I told him, and he was like, he said, "Oh, do you want to go for a beer sometime?" And I said, "Well, I'm not really drinking at the moment. It's not my thing." And he went, "I think you should start because you're clearly depressed." So I was like, good, it's going down well." But my mum saw me for the first time. I walked because obviously my hair was
Had
quite
you
long.
already plaited it at this point?
No, it was just straight down, and I walked in the house. My mum went, "Oh no!" I was like, "That's not a good first response to a haircut, mother."
Yeah, but like you've not because a lot of people go through these stages gradually, don't they? Where they're kind of like particularly with girls, you'll cut a little bit off and then a little bit more, and then you'll.
I thought I was going to
finally-
focus on the blonde tips then.
We'll get there.
That's something that needs to be addressed.
We'll get there. I feel like every guest we have wants to address that though. Although
But it's okay because I've gone down the same route.
it's a little
It's
different.
brilliant, isn't it? That we,
little different.
I've shaved half of my head off, and we still want to talk about
Still
your
wanna
tips.
talk about
that's
mine.
what
And,
that's how people really feel about your.
What
your
do you
dyed
need
hair.
to do to get the limelight?
Face
I've
tattoo.
shaved my hair off and it's still not about me.
Alex, there's something new about you. Tattoo on the face.
Yeah, full Mike Tyson. To be fair, I could have one of those on this side of my face because nobody ever sees that.
No, exactly. I've got one on the back of my head.
I very strategically chose to sit here.
I thought actually I could probably get a tattoo on the sides of my head because I've always wanted one, but being an actor.
You've always wanted one on the side.
No,
of your head.
just on me. I've always wanted tattoos, but being an actor, they're like, "Oh, you shouldn't do it because it's difficult because the makeup's very expensive." And
Oh, well, that's my career.
and
Never
well, no, but it's just like, and also as well. I mean, I don't know if you can tell, but if you listen to the sound of my voice, it doesn't sound like I should have half of my head shaved.
It doesn't sound like you should have
It
tattoos.
should have
No,
tattoos.
yeah.
So when they're like, "Oh, do you want to go out for public schoolboy?" and it says "Love Mum," and then just like a big dragon on the side.
I think when you say love mum, it just sums you up, really, doesn't it?
I love my mum.
That's
Even
okay.
though she doesn't like the hair.
Yeah, I love her regardless.
My mum hates the blonde tips. Don't worry, she's dying for me to get rid of them.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, I get abused for them every day, so that's fine.
Well, she said she was like, "Ow, like your hair was long, but you didn't need to go that drastic." And I
Oh,
was like, "Well, some people said it's good." It says, "Yeah, the boys will think it looks good because it makes you look cool, but you won't get a girlfriend." And I said, "I'm not getting one anyway, Mum." So it wasn't working before.
And that's where the V-neck
I'm drunk.
the V-neck comes into it, isn't it?
It does.
Yes.
It's very Simon Cowell-esque.
Oh fuck!
Oh dear. That's
Is it?
Yeah, he loves a V-neck, doesn't
I'm
he?
not sure he loves the top knot though.
No, it's not
He
a top knot.
doesn't.
It's a plait.
Are you wearing heels?
Don't look down.
Depends what kind of heel.
Oh no, I have. Yeah, well, I've played a Dane before, so I've been wearing. I've worn heels before.
He wears heels well.
Mm.
Wow.
You probably wear heels better than I do.
We need to do a video where we like gender swap with these two. So they dress as women and we
That would
dress
be
as men.
amazing.
100%.
I think
That's
it would
actually
turn you
really
into a
cool.
beautiful woman.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Yeah, I think we should do that. And then we be them and they be us.
Yeah.
That's it. Freaky. That could be the Freaky Friday video.
Oh my god, yes.
Sorted.
Excellent.
You can decide who you want to be out of us two. But whoever's going to be me has got to suffer withdrawing.
Well, I want tattoos.
We can buy a sleeve off like Amazon.
Yes. Can we? I don't know why I'm looking at you as if it's like
Tell me the
I feel
answer.
like,
Please, Mum, can we?
I feel like
Here we
this
go.
has already happened.
Peter,
It's
mother.
already-
This
it's
is going to
already
happen. We've committed.
This is good. This is
Yeah,
good.
I like
It is,
it.
Yeah.
Strong.
So is that just one of your many ideas as to how you can
Yes.
like ruin our social lives?
We'd love to ruin them.
Oh dear.
It can be out to like the gender neutral people.
Yeah, exactly.
Like bring them in.
We love that non-binary life that we're living
Yes.
in at the minute.
It's very so you're like target audience. Are you kind of just going for like general public, or are you, because like obviously you're
My whole life I've gone for like the gay community, just because my whole life I'm 23. My extensive
I've lived a long tiring life.
No, but I mean that's what I've always veered towards, because I know that it gets the views, I know that it gets attention, but that's not really what I'm aiming for anymore.
It's kind of mixed now that
It's
now
kind
that
of
I've got
mixed,
involved.
and do you know what? Like I think people assume that I hate men. I love them, just not in that way.
It's a bit different. Yeah.
Like, so
That's why when we talk about things in videos and she goes, so yeah, lesbians, and I go, no, people, guys as well.
do you know what? And I think part of it is not because that's naturally what would come out of my mouth, but I've trained myself so much into saying these things that it's become a habit.
Trained yourself to be a lesbian. She took a course.
I'm actually very straight.
Qualified.
Took a summer camp.
No, so I'd like to broaden my horizons. I wanna hit more people and appeal to more people.
Not
because
physically.
I want to hit them.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. No, I just think that.
And you feel you can do that
there's-
by gender swapping with us?
Yes.
Yes.
No, there's just so
Massively.
much.
Still
I
not
wanna
hitting
talk
us.
About.
Go on.
No. There's just so much I want to talk about that's a little bit deeper than what I do. Because at
Okay.
the minute, like everyone sees like my funny,
Yeah.
kind of like joking around, not so serious videos. But I think you can tell from the hello. You can probably tell from the conversation that we've had this morning
Yeah.
that there's just so much.
There's a lot
So
more
much
to you
about
than,
them, yeah,
than just funny.
On
a
a deeper
lot of
level.
people don't
But,
know the
but
other
unfortunately,
side
like
of me.
people just they see it if it pops up, but no one wants to see it these days.
You
Yeah.
have to
Everyone's
reel them
so
in before you
oblivious
put
to-
that sort of thing
It's
out.
like, yeah, it's kind of harsh realities, isn't it? People
Yeah.
aren't that keen on watching it.
Yeah.
Mm.
thing is the term though, because with the gender fluidity and everything and whatnot, the term sugar daddy is going to go, and we're going to have to start calling people like glucose guardian instead.
Yes, that's true.
Guardian.
You were thinking that for a while, weren't you?
Where did you pull that from? Have you had that?
The recess of my
Did
brain.
you write that on a piece of paper this morning?
Glucose guardian, not sugar daddy.
We'll fit that in somewhere. Well
I'm
done.
sure I can slip that
Part
in.
one. Part one. Proud of you, mate.
Thank you. That's the only joke I've got for the whole 4 seasons. So you guys crack on. I'm going to lean back and drink my tea.
Yeah, well, that's a good start.
Yeah.
So we like to kind of just have like a comfortable chat, kind of part one. Introduce everybody, just kind of keep it very natural, I suppose. And then part two, we usually play a little word game. Obviously, again, there's no kind of like toys involved.
What a
which
shame.
Which I know is not what
Done it.
I was really looking forward to the strap-on.
toys and sticky matter.
Things that make you cough. We don't have those.
Yeah, it's
Maybe
very.
we should invest in
Matter.
some.
it's
They're
very
gonna love
PG.
our video. They're gonna love being in our videos. for
We
a
will
change.
link.
You literally wait till you see what we've got planned for you guys.
It's awful. It's
Kind of
not.
dreading it, to be honest.
You're gonna dread it, but you're gonna love it. You love
Yeah.
every second.
Mm.
We'll link as well the video to
Yes, the one we're talking
last
about.
one you've done because it's brilliant. It's
It is. It was
funny.
very good, but you lost like 10 minutes of it, didn't you say?
Yeah.
Oh,
so,
that was
Oh
horrible.
my
So
goodness.
what objects
So,
did we miss?
A condom and
But what was
You
the
put a
best
condom
bit?
in the mouth.
I put a condom in her mouth.
New or used?
as soon as
Obviously.
it went in, I thought, I remember that.
But then it wasn't that. It was afterwards. I was giggling or whatever, and she still had the blindfold on, and she pulled it out of her mouth, flicked it, and it flicked me straight in the eye.
Oh,
and we
you
lost,
lost it.
We lost it.
Condom karma.
Golden.
Dreadful news.
Oh, so yeah, I just did like a barocca because I thought, start light.
And then I go straight in with the
she-
condom.
yeah.
When you said
One that she'd retrieved from her brother.
so you took a barocca to
She put a barocca in my mouth, and
a
I
pure barocca.
no water.
nothing. I quite liked it.
Oh,
I used it
It was
afterwards.
a tropical
after,
flavour.
what else did you put in my mouth? But I used it afterwards. I think it was like the garlic. After that was in my mouth, I just like kept licking the barocca. I was like, I need something better.
Garlic is painful.
That's brutal. Yeah.
Yes.
You're quite evil, aren't you?
Yeah.
Are we sure?
Who shoved a strap on in my mouth?
Whose
side are we on?
whose idea
You
was
backed up
gentle
quite heavily.
foreplay.
Yeah.
whose idea was all of this to the oral game?
Me.
It was your
She likes putting
idea.
things in my
Yeah.
mouth.
Yeah.
I love it.
I do think it was partially torture. I think they do worse things to people in Guantanamo Bay. I think people would rather have water torture done than having garlic and cinnamon in
This
their
is
mouth.
the thing about the internet. It's either sex cells or torture cells.
Yeah.
And if you combine the two, you're on for a
And you're
winner. I
absolutely
mean, the
winning.
video views shot up by 1,000 in 2 hours.
Yep.
So
Wow, okay.
it's
Yeah.
going quite well
Write that
so
down.
far.
What about sexy
Shove it in
torture?
the mouth.
Just at
Right.
the beginning of this
Yeah.
video, just have that picture of me putting the strap on in her mouth.
Okay.
If that's
Sorted.
okay,
Yeah,
It's
we
fine.
can we can flag that up.
You can use it if you want.
Yeah.
All right.
I'll be
I'll
talking.
I'll even send you the original if you'd like.
Oh,
High
lovely.
res.
Unedited, pure.
I'll be saying we
Raw.
needed thumbnails.
Yeah. Right, let's wrap part 1 up there, and we'll I'll make you another tea. I'm good like that. And we'll kick back
And
off.
we've got plenty of wine.
Yes, you have. Good times. All right, cool. Every time.
Every time.